What's up? Alright, so we're back on the stream. You should be able to hear me. Um, the music's playing, everything's vibing, we're looking good, we're feeling good. So today we finished the Sentry Void animation. I gotta clean that up and I'll send that out a little bit later. But now today we're gonna work on the Demons in the Bottle animation. This is a client project that I'm working on. And I just want to kind of get started and get it out there. But I'm a little late. I'm really late. So we're probably not going to do a full hour-long stream today. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. It's not a really long animation. It's probably going to be like a 1 minute animation in total. But, so with that being said, I still want to kind of get through some of the scenes, and we're going to do an animatic today. We're going to really focus on trying to get the scenes planned out and down-packed, and then we'll get into the whole full-on animation and get it done. Alright, so let me start with the actual lyrics. It says, the character is staring at an alcohol bottle, and then a close-up on the bottle will show it. It says Sins and Spirits on the label. So we need to have our character. He's going to be looking. He's looking kind of like this. I'm not gonna put a whole lot of stock into making them look, especially, human or anything like that. We're just doing enough to make sure that we got the scene. So we're not gonna worry about extending it out and doing a full-on animation and anything like that. Let me just clean this up a little bit. It's not gonna be. I don't want to make it too perfect. Just enough where it's interesting, alright? Let's make sure we're using our non-smooth pen too, so we can just draw as free as we want. And then let's put like a sense of, not dread, but like tiredness on them. Kind of like no, just like his mouth is just open. And then we're gonna have like a bottle of alcohol. Say something like, it's gonna say Sins and Spirits. But I'm looking at this. Let's do this. Let's do this here instead. You know what? Not this kind of table. It needs to be like this. And on here you might have like some money. Maybe some drugs here. The razor. Maybe even a gun. something like that. And here, this bottle's gonna say sins and spirits. So I'm gonna take this bottle, save, copy, paste. I'm gonna come over this way. So I'm gonna put the scenes in here just to get them out of the way, and then we're gonna come back and do some really cool stuff with it. I'm already seeing the vision of the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So the liquid in the bottle will be black. The glass holding the liquid will be clear. So there's also a glass next to it too. Like so. Like so. So it looks like we're gonna take this as well. So I made this beat, man. I am not digging it. We're gonna have to change this beat up. I don't like this. Let's go back to this previous beat. All right, now I feel a little bit better. So we're gonna move this to the side a little bit. That's what's so much fun about like building the animation and building the idea. You really get to get a sense of what I'm doing and seeing what I'm doing and my vision and everything. When I can take someone's project, visualize it, and then put it on the paper, and it gets as close as possible, right? So it says it's black, and there will be an ominous purple hue going around the bottle, a glow, like a glow. So it's gonna have like a glow around it. And then it's gonna be a glow around this as well. Okay, let's just see. Sometimes we gotta crop it out to kind of see what we're doing. Make sure it looks right. And that's fine. Just gotta move it down a little bit. Even on this, a little far. Let's get all this other stuff on here too. I don't want to miss out on those goodness. Kind of like this. So we're not going to see that over there. We are going to see a little bit of the money. It's just a close-up. I could have did this better, but that's fine. Maybe even closer than that. I kind of really want to. I'm thinking what I want to do too is put like the character's eyes in the bottle, like a reflection or something. We'll come back to that. Eyes in reflection. Alright, so the next scene, it says, then the character opens the bottle and the evil darkness comes out and goes to the shadows on his wall. So we're going to have our character, he's going to reach down. Something like this. Probably make this a little bit taller. Let's do this here. Down just a little bit. Get some perspective in here. I'm messing this all up. Actually, let's change his hand around, because the main character is probably going to be reaching down like this. Actually, let's even change this up. So I'm thinking they're going to be sitting kind of like here, probably linked over. Like this. And then I don't like this one either. These beats are so like depressing. Let me redo this real quick. Okay, let's see how this is. It's a little bit smoother. That's probably a little big. And this is probably all a little big too. That. And even the background a little bit there too. Sitting on the couch. We'll fix that later. So here, this is going to take the bottle. So his hand. No, I think I would like it better. I don't like this. I think it would be better if it was like he's holding the bottle in his lap. It's a little bit more of a close-up. hand is holding it here. Let's get rid of this real quick. So the bottle's going to be down here. Kind of like this. That. This hand's gonna twist, kind of like so. We're gonna do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then on this last one, he's gonna move his hand up. Excuse me. He's gonna have the cork in his hand, or the top, rather. But then when he does, that's where all this is gonna move down. This is going to move over and up a little bit. And then that's where all these spirits and stuff are going to come out. Put a couple of frames. So, and then we're going to turn the scene over a little bit. So let's draw the chair. I did this chair really bad. Make another layer. So I'm gonna put this in the background. Start making its own background now at this point, because we're gonna have our main character sitting. Holding the bottle, and he's looking up now. He's like, what? It's got all this crazy stuff going on. So all this is just going to extend down, right? So now in the 4 frame, we can just focus on this, how it kind of spreads to the back. And then from here, I think it's just gonna spread out in and of itself. Around him, right? And on the next one, it's gonna kind of start solidifying to the background around him. We're going to do a couple of frames of this. Just to kind of help show that there's some kind of miasma around him. Miasma, whatever, it's all the same, right? We're going to do this for a couple of frames. Starting, Alright, so that's just the first scene. We still got to get the next scene now. It says, and we see multiple evil eyes in red form in the darkness and start to converge into one evil eye. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But now, oh, I like this. I can see it. Okay, so it's gonna be like a slit here, slit there, slit here, slit there, slit there, slit there. All right. I'll sit there for a second, and then here you're gonna see it kind of like open up. No, not even that much. Very so slightly. And this one. Maybe this one. But then this one is I'm gonna draw this now, but it's gonna come up on the next frame. But they're gonna stay on this frame. And so in the previous frame, these are gonna open wide. Then on this one, they're all gonna open wide. It's tricky. And then from here, we're gonna go back to this, but it's gonna be smaller, right? These aren't supposed to be in the same frames. And then but what I want to do is make it a little little bit smaller. Like right there. I didn't realize my shirt was going missing, but that's fine. I'll have to fix that later. But from here, I want to have like the table. With the gun. And the glass. And I think with some money over here, right? And then we have the eyes, the creepy eyes. Okay, so now that we have the eyes, next is the, let's see, cookies. And it converges into one eye, and then the darkness with one eye starts to charge at Arthur. Forward at the bottom. So they're going to converge in front of him. Put a lot of stock into this right here, because again, let's actually copy these eyes here. Something like this. Let's just move them around a little bit. Kind of like this. Copy paste. Then I'll push this out a little bit so I can do the cool animation. So on this scene, we're gonna see the eyes kind of start to slither down. Excuse me. Love those after dinner burps. Kind of showing some motion lines of them all. minutes, okay. The next one, I'm gonna start to converge a little bit more. A few of them kind of sticking out. I know a few are still trying to make it in. Some of them that are far out still need a little distance. And then it's going to get bigger, looking more of a shape of an eye. Again, a few of these little eyeballs are going to be sticking out. You're going to have one or two more that's still trying to make it. Finally, let's make sure we get this right. It's in the shape of a big eyeball, but it's going to have some weird little googlies going around it. Oh, actually, draw some more googly shape. Kind of show that it's living. It's living eyeballs. We'll do this for a couple of frames. So let's just kind of start over real quick, just kind of see where we're at. Actually, I think our guy's gonna have like a mustache, goatee kind of thing. No, I like it without it. I like it without it. It's a lot better without it. We can fix his lip though. We can fix his lip. Let's do that. Oh, what was that? Go behind him because we're nice people. It's kind of like the floor. This is legs. Background. Money and everything. Do the same marks, but just kind of in different places, kind of show that it's not a stationary thing, it's moving. want to extend this a little bit. Now I'm starting to get into the planning phase, like the timing phase, which I said I wasn't gonna get into, but once you start getting into it, you can't help it, you know. Because I did not put like a sort of like so. Redo his chair and everything so it fits the new scene. Ooh, what if we had the eye blink? Alright, so the eye blinks and is there. What happens next? We'll give it about 13 more minutes and we'll take off here. It says start the convergence of one evil eye. Nope, don't mean to do that. Starts to charge at Arthur, and the character's looking forward at the bottle with a somber look, as if he doesn't notice the demons, because this is a spiritual realm and the character can't see them. Interesting. Eventually the comet lands in the living room. When it hits the living room, lights up white and the demons charging at him retreat back to this wall. The greater. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember this now. I remember this. So from this point, we're gonna keep all of this, right? Let's just extend this out. No. Let's not extend it out yet. Let's do this. I got a better idea, because we gotta kind of break up the scene a little bit. We just saw this, and now our character, we're gonna come back to like, we're gonna have a different view where we're close up on him again, and he looks at the bottle. He's like, man, what am I drinking? Before I do that, let's copy. Cancel. Paste it here. So this one, he's gonna look up at it, and he's gonna kind of look down at it. He's gonna be like, man, what? Behind them, of course, we're gonna have to see. I don't know why I turned it like this, or why I even cut it off in the first place. This one, I want to have him where he's like looking up. Same bottle. Like, what? like, man, what? Yeah, I like that. But here, let's extend it one. Have them kind of come back down and look at it again. But now we're gonna get back to the eyeball. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Nope, not right there, right here. Let's just push this down a little bit more. What I'm gonna do here is have some like hands start to come out. Before we get that far, I probably need to push this down a little bit because I want to have the eye kind of like hands, kind of like, yes. Something like that. I don't know if that's really a good rendition of, but we'll work with it. And then, of course, we got to do a couple of frames. Something like that. And one more little rendition. I'm not sure why this is right here. hands are coming out. What's going to happen is I want them to sit for a little bit. And then I want them to start growing out. I need more scene time. Dang. I realized I was gonna need this much time. We'll scale it back as we need. The hand's gonna kind of start growing. Paste, save, flip. Ah, it crashed on me. It crashed on me right at the last second. That's awesome. Well, you know, I think we got to a really good stopping point anyway. We got really far. Made some really cool ideas today. I really like what we did. You know, I was really dreading doing this project in the first place, but now that I got into it and start building the idea up, man, I'm really digging it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So definitely tune in on Friday and Saturday, maybe even on Sunday, because I think I might jump back into this just to finish it up as fast as possible. So I'm really liking what we're doing. Yeah, thank you everyone who joined the stream. I really appreciate your time and showing me love, and show me some more love by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below. Share me your feedback and tell me what you think about the animation and the process and everything, and share the video with your grandma and all her friends. And until next time.